Monday morning, started getting phone calls from clients, growers of mine at the bank, friends here in Carroll County, that they had woke up that morning with a phone call from Tyson that their contracts were going to expire immediately, and so they were going to be without a contract. So that kind of woke everybody up pretty rough Monday morning.
We generally start at 7. It was probably 7:30 or so, 8 o'clock. We had started pulling this cover off to replace these doors. We'd bought new panels to tighten these up, and phone rang, and service tech just explained she had some bad news and told us that Tyson's was closing 4 plants, and the Knoll plant closing was going to push production to this area, and they had excess production here, and everyone with less than 2 years on their contract had received their last flock.
The Berryville Green Forest Complex, there's about 39 different producers. Now that affects them from a 2-house shutdown up to a 6-house. That's just this local area. The Knoll complex, I don't know the numbers on that, but when you shut a complex down, that's going to affect very many people.
When you get news like this, it affects everybody. It affects your employees, it affects your family. The uncertainty, it really affects people a lot. You don't know how to plan for the future, and that bothers everyone.
Poultry industry definitely is going to be changed. I mean, right now when you see, these contracts, we kind of base that on a financial side, on the duration of these contracts, how we pay these farms back as a producer and as a loan officer. When we sit down and cash flow these things, we don't expect that their contracts were going to expire. Grant you, there was some short-term contracts on those. These growers were on their 2nd or 3rd year, the last of their contracts, but looking into the future, that possibility of that happening again will have to definitely be weighted pretty heavily.
Raising chickens is just a constant, you're constantly adding, improving, keeping up different pieces of equipment. All of our fans have been replaced in the last 3 years. Just the fans, you're looking at roughly $80,000 in the last 3 years.
We're not just affecting these growers out here, but these growers go to, the restaurants and the gas stations around here and the farm supply stores. Well, that money's gone. The Northwest Arkansas growers probably got a little more options because of the other integrators. This Green Forest Berryville, we don't have that luxury. Gonna have to get creative on some of these. There are some of the organic growers around here, organic integrators that do organic hens and eggs. Maybe they could come in, but it'd be a large capital investment for them to make that adjustment.
I didn't process a lot of what she said, because it was just completely out of nowhere, and it hit the employees in that office the same way it hit us. They had no idea what was going on. Well, I'm sure, as far as I've been told, no one in the local area knew anything about this until Monday morning.